Alright, so, over the last week, sales went absolutely nuts. What you're looking at right here is the weekend sales, pretty much from Friday till Sunday night, um, whenever I started packing up orders, which I think was about midnight, so technically Monday morning. Um, there was a couple other things by the time I woke up Monday morning that had also come in, but obviously I didn't refresh this tab because otherwise I would have lost it. So 35 orders for $1,141, and that's just this account. So, absolute killer Black Friday weekend. Uh, I also that's also in part due to a 25% off sale that I ran for Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and it was supposed to continue into Cyber Monday, but when I looked, um, I didn't put the date right because the sale ended up ending on Monday. Um, Works for me anyways, to not have to, uh, continue to sell things at a discount. And not everything was put on sale, um, but most things were put on sale. All right, so let's start. Well, get into the orders. I'm not gonna break down anything that sold out on offer because there's just way too much to go through. We're gonna try and speed run this as much as I can. So starting off, you can see the Nikon Rig portable MGX Pro, controller thingies. I had, I think, 3 left that went into the sale. I'm pretty sure I sold one of them on sale, and then I had another one. Maybe it was only 2 that was in there. Because I know I sold one at full price, and then there was one, or I sold both of them at full price, or my God, scattered brained. I had 2 sold both on the sale, but one of them ended up canceling. So I relisted it and ended up selling it at full price because I originally did not want to put these on sale, especially not for this much, $17 off. Because this is really what I was banking on to make all my money off this pallet that I got them from. So, it was just a mistake that I didn't notice before I hit the sale. So, not a big deal. Or no, I think this one had sold at full price. It wasn't part of the sale yet. And then, because I remember I was pretty sure I had 3. This didn't sell on sale. There was 2 that sold on sale. 1 canceled and listed at full price. Alright. Anyways, whatever. I sold 3 of them over the last week. Next is this Paper-like iPad screen protector. As you can see, I have it sold. I made it a separate listing. I originally had these listed for 30. Guy sent me an offer for 20. And because I had sent out offers on it recently or whatever I did, eBay wouldn't let me add best offer, wouldn't let me send a message or anything, so I told him I'll make him a new listing. And I just, sell similar, dropped it to the 20, and he bought it. Next, I moved out the rest of the Legos, earlier in the week. Although I want to say it was into last week when I sold them. But whatever, I finally got out of these Legos that I had. So Tranquil Gardens, managed to squeeze $85 out of it. I saw them flying at 79, so I figured I'll up the ante and put it at 85. Next was this Lego Spider-Man. It was listed for 170. I would have loved to have sold it at 170, but this actually ended up selling at 150. Guy sent me a message asking if it was sealed, which yes it is. I was, I put it on eBay to avoid dealing with stupid questions, but then the guy, he hit me with the stupid question, then lowballed me. Or no, he offered me 150, and I countered back at 160, and that's what we ended up settling on was 160. Still made decent money on it. I was hoping to move it at the full 170, and then after fees and shipping, kind of get close to 150. Because locally I was able to pedal one off at 150. And my mom was able to pedal off one as well. But we just wasn't getting any action on it, so I figured whatever, throw it up on eBay. It will sell at this time of year. Next, Jackson County Sheriff, $4.99. The Lego Disney Princess sold a ton of these. So, like I said, I did where I had the 2 listings. Sold out of that one, and then on the other one I have almost sold out as well. I was down to 2. I'm down to 2 at the moment. I sold what, 5 and 7. 5 went ground, 7 went priority from the weekend. And that was just from the weekend. That wasn't including what I sold during the week. But like I said, I have 2 of them left from that main listing. And I expect that those will be gone by the end of the week. If not by like Wednesday here. Because I did send out a ton of offers to like 11 people. So I'm expecting definitely to be out of those by the week, end of the week here. So most of them sold at $40. I think I only sold 1 or 2 maybe at the $35 offer. Next was this Super Mario Diddy Kong. This one was, I think, one of the ones that was in slightly better shape out of the 3. Moving on from that, Henrietta Township, $5.99. Oakwood, Ohio Fire, $4.99. Hale Fire Pump Company, $6.99. Allentown Firefighter, $5.99. This menstruation crustacean lobster plush warming pillow. It's like for it's, I think, meant for like menstrual cramps. It's a little lobster like heater. Came on the Walmart pallet, sold it pretty quick, surprisingly, for $18 free ship. So not the greatest, but neither was that freaking Walmart pallet to begin with. So next, this was this Tranquil Gardens. This was one of the ones that was in rough shape. As you can see, it's got a big dent in the box, scratches in it. But this sold like instantly at $70. I priced it obviously way down for that dent. And then there was this one that sold for $80. This one was pretty much mint, if I remember right. Next, I took an offer for this Advantage commercial lock. Found this in the trash. Got it out dumpster diving. Threw it up for $25. They've been up for a while, and I was actually contemplating taking them down because they haven't, because they're not really moving. But luckily I got an offer on it, and the guy was in New York too, so shipping on it ended up being not too bad. So I forget what the offer was that I took. $15 maybe, $15, $20, something like that. Plus ship. So next was this RCA universal remote that was pretty much new. If I remember right, the side of it was like split open, but otherwise it was new. Sold that for $8 plus $5 ship. Came from the little lot of remotes that I got from Goodwill. The next was this another Diddy Kong 65 on that one. And then another one at 65. This was, one of the ones that was in bad shape. As you can see, big dent in the box there. And this one, I think both sides had been opened, but I like retaped them. So that's why they're about equally priced. Because I know 2 of them sold like right away, and then the other one took a day or 2. And it's surprising it was not this one that was super damaged that sold right away. Next was this New York City Firefighters Association Hockey, whatever the hell. No, it's just the association. $4.99 on that. Like I said, there's the other Diddy Kong. This is the one that took the couple days to sell, and I think it was like the one in the best shape too, or it was just the one side was opened. Yeah, it's not factory sealed on the one side. Next, this Chelsea, I should say, Massachusetts Fire, $7.99. Little Georgia EMT, $3.99. Nothing special there. Custer, South Dakota Fire, $6.99. There's the Lego Princesses again. Like I said, 29 have sold so far. I only got 2 left. And like I just said, I sold so many of these. I'm just gonna show it to you once. There's no need to show it to you every time. There's already way too many tabs. I'm gonna have to pause and bring you back to go through everything from the weekend. But I will also show you the massive pile that I had of things that sold. It was a video I did for TikTok, so it kind of rehashes a couple things, but Uh, I'll throw it at the end of this, but I also was filming a packing video, so that'll be a separate video that I'll do, and there'll be some things that I go over twice. If you see both videos. But now we're getting into all the weekend sales. It started off right here on Friday with some New York State Department of Health EMT. Sold it for $5.99. Next was I had 3 of these left. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was 3 of these left. Also didn't really want to put these on sale, but whatever. One guy bought 2 of them, and then another one bought just 1. I started off the video last week with the Springfield Branson Airport, and I sold the other one, as you can see, on sale, $5.24. Now some of these I also sent an additional 5 or 10% off the original, the sale price as well, when I was sending out offers. I thought I had sold this Wagner Power Steamer, but the guy ended up messaging and asking to cancel, so I canceled it, which is good. I didn't want to sell it on sale anyways, so that worked out for me. There's the other one that sold that got canceled. It was 2 orders right away. It was 2 orders back to back that got canceled, which was very interesting. But like I said, this is the one that I was able to relist for $70 and get $70 for. Next was Mobile Fire Communications, $7.49. Hendry County EMS, $7.49 on that as well. This FDNY Engine 95 Ladder 36, $4.49. Next was this Treasure X Robots Gold. A lot of 12 mini robots with the store display box. Pretty cool. But came on that Target pallet that had all the Legos on it. So I had it originally listed for $50, sold it out on sale for the $37.49. I might need to drop the price on the other one because there was 2 of them. I'll have to double check it. But it's also something that I didn't really expect to sell, obviously, because you're buying the whole thing. LA Fire sold for $2.99. I ended up selling 2 of these Lexington, Kentucky fires at $5.99. I might need to drop the price on this as well. I'll have to double check. See, there's the other one that I sold at full price for $70. I also sold 3 of these Dove 3-packs. These were $18.74, being out on sale. And I wish I had more of these instead of the Degree, because these have been selling pretty well compared to the Degree. Next was this one of the Wagner paint sprayers, $26.24 on that, plus ship. Nashville Engine 2. As you can see, this was a pretty pricey one, $12.99, sold for $9.74. And then another thing was this Vicks sinus inhaler. Finally sold it. Got this way back, like at the beginning of the year on the Amazon pallet, which I want to say I've been doing pallets longer than just this year. Maybe I've ended it and relisted it at some point. I might have. Finally managed to get rid of it for $22.49. Next was this Toshiba remote, $11.99, free ship. Again, came from the Goodwill remote lot that I bought. Like I said, resold the steamer for $85 plus 15 ship. And this was part of the weekend sales, but I didn't end up actually sending it out. This is going to go out tomorrow, because it was getting to be, like 2:30 in the morning, and this still needed a little bit of packing done to it, so I just figured I'll send it out tomorrow. Not a big deal. Sold this 5-pack of Reebok women's underwear. This is one of the ones that didn't have, wasn't matching to the other ones. Because there's another listing where it's got a quantity of like 5 or 6, and then there was just this one that's, different colors. Sold it $11.24. Sold the last of this 3-pack of Frost King window insulation kits, which I figured I would be selling these here pretty soon. Sold another paint sprayer, this 3500. This came in like right before I went to bed as well, so this is going out today. $70 plus 25 ship on this. This was a good one. And it was only going to Connecticut too, so shipping wasn't even that bad on it. Sold another one of the screen protectors. This sold, I think it was overnight. Yeah, overnight or this morning, or part of today's sales, I think. And then this mobile fire at $6.99. Actually, this might be it. There might not be other tabs. No, there isn't. I figured there was. It's probably because I didn't open all the Lego ones. So, all right, that is all the sales. On this account, we'll switch over to the other one. I also did the sale on this, but I started the sale on this account. I started it on Thursday and did pretty good like Thursday night, and then it kind of died a little bit, and then it picked up again, and then kind of died back out on Sunday. So starting off with these Washington D.C. Protective Services, it's the Washington D.C. little hat patches. I sold another 6 of them to the same guy who bought this 6 of them the first time, so that was pretty good. Hopefully he does it 2 more times, and then I'll be just about done with these things. These next 3, all Rochester, different versions of Rochester Police, all sold together to the same buyer. This more like older style one, $6.99. The other 2, oh no, this one also did $6.99. Should have just put $6.99 on all of them. So that was a nice sale. The City of Yuma Police, $6.99. Rhode Island DOC, Department of Corrections, $7.99. Boston Police K-9, $6.99. Yuma County Detention Center, Juvenile Court, $7.99 of that, not to the same buyer. This is Indian Harbor Beach, Florida Police, $6.99. This is Crescent City K-9, $7.99. And then these next 2 sold together, these 2 Metro-Dade County, Miami-Dade County, I'm pretty sure is what it is. Corrections and rehab, slight variations. So I gotta list them separate, both sold together, same buyer. Next was this lot of 13 Pennsylvania State Trooper patches. Originally, the buyer had sent me a message. Actually, this I'm pretty sure sold out on offer. The buyer sent me a message. At first thinking, asking if I had another lot of 13. But I don't. I remember I had a ton of these trooper patches, and I didn't sell that many. I don't know what happened to the rest of them, because I could have swore there was more that were in better shape too. These were in crappy shape, a lot of them. But I can't find it, so I don't know whatever happened to them. I've had so many patch lots, and there's patches everywhere. Who the hell knows what happened to them? But I ended up sending out an offer, and then he accepted it. I told him back, no, I don't have another lot of 13. I didn't tell him about how I could have swore I had more. I left that part out, but still managed to peddle them off. And I only made like $3 on this lot. It was not worth. But I didn't want to have to piece these all out again, because I originally was going to do that, and I've decided I did not want to do that. That just a pain in my ass, because they all need to be listed differently, because there's different damage and like slight variations to them. It was just a pain in my ass. So, anyways, got that out of here. And now we'll start with the stuff that sold on sale. Pretty sure this was part of the sale. Yeah. This Mayfield Police, New York, $7.99. This Greensboro, $3.74. Also sold to the same person who bought this Virginia State Trooper, or this Virginia State, $3.74, but bought them on separate purchases. And then this Tulane University Police sold for $5.24, and this was surprisingly the only patch that it wouldn't let me do eBay standard envelope. Out of everything I sold for the weekend, out of all the patches, it was quite a lot. It was at least, I want to say, like 15, probably 15, 20, because there was 10 of them, 10 alone on this account. This was the only one that it wouldn't let me do eBay standard envelope. I was quite surprised that it wasn't more. Next was this just blank generic kind of auxiliary police, $3.74. The City of Lansing, $3.74 on that as well. This LAPD, $5.24. Surprised it has taken this long to sell yet. January, very surprised. But also maybe in part because I put PD instead of police. Because it seems like with the LA ones, it won't let me put. If I put police, it won't let me list it. But if I put PD, it's a way to get around it. Next was this little lot of 6 sheriff's patches, sold for $12. It was when I originally was gonna part out one of the lots, or I was gonna not part it out. I was gonna try and sell them off in lots. This is just one of the couple of lots that didn't sell right away. But doing the lots, it moved a lot of volume, but was not very profitable. So I abandoned that idea and just decided to piece it out. This Irving, Texas, actually was part of that lot. Was part of that same lot. $5.24 on that. Next was just federal police. Sold that for $3.74. Next was this North Miami Beach Police, $3.74 on that as well. And then the last thing was this Buckingham County Sheriff in Virginia, Hap Hatch, $4.49. Pretty sure on this account the sale was still running for today. Yeah, it must have been because this just sold today. So did it right on this one, not on the other one. Anyways, not a big deal. So that was, like I said, an excellent weekend. We're talking it had to be a $1,200 weekend. And I was looking at my 90-day total on my phone. I hit over 10K. So now obviously that's not all profit. Shipping I calculated out was about $200 fees. I don't know, another 150. I still made, close to $1,000. You figure, 900 to $1,000. Still a very good weekend. So probably not gonna be able to recreate that unless I get some good inventory Wednesday at the pallet place. We'll see if I can pick up some more inventory, because otherwise I'm never gonna. That's my peak fourth quarter week. This will be the peak week. So other than that, I'll show you the video that was showing off the pile of packages, and then we'll see you guys next week. Alright, so this is my Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and then Sunday sales. Although the Cyber Monday we won't include in this. Although it is already Cyber Monday, there's one thing that's sold so far, paint spray, that I gotta get packed up, but I'll do that tomorrow. It's 2:30 in the morning now, so this is everything that I got. These all are Legos, and so are these. They're these ones right here that I got. Check back that Target pellet video that I did. That's what those came from. These are all my patches that sold, and of course there's one that it wouldn't let me do eBay standard envelope. I have to do it the old school stamp way. I'm not gonna upgrade it to Ground Advantage. I don't care. It's just not that valuable. But then there's this stack, that stack, and those. These are just the rest of the other things. These, I think 3 of these are Dove. One of them's remote. That's a pair of underwear. That's underwear, a small lot of patches. These are a variety of things. That's a different paint sprayer. Then that's 2 things in one that normally would, if it was just one, it would normally be in one of those boxes. And then there's that case pack, also from the same Target palette. So, and like I said, there's still, this also is part of the sales, but I want to do this in the morning. I still have to finish packing it up. There's the trash can with all the labels in it, and this trash can was empty. I mean, so many labels. I ended up running out of labels, but here, so you can see I'm not lying. Right there, 35 things for $1,141.90. Granted, obviously that's not actual profit. That's just the gross for the weekend. I haven't figured out those numbers yet. You'll probably take off like $200-300 off that. But it's still not a bad weekend. And that actually doesn't include that other paint sprayer, which was like another $100. So my best weekend I've ever had. Also, it was due in part to a 25% off sale that I was running for the weekend, but still very impressive. All those Legos were not on sale and still sold. 12 of them. So we'll have to see what the rest of fourth quarter brings.